Hey everybody, Mel Bell here with your weekly angel reading. I'd like to start off by saying, holidays are great. They can be great. They also can be very hard. Not everybody has family. Some people have very difficult relationships with family members. There's sometimes a certain amount of stress involved, and so I'm coming in hot to put that out there, that not everybody's holiday experience is merry, or looks the same even, and with this being your weekly angel reading and Thanksgiving being at the end of the week, if you celebrate it, there can be some stress involved in having all the things and getting everything put together and grocery shopping. But even if you don't celebrate, you can't really escape unless you stay in the house for the whole week. You can't really escape the hustle and bustle of the holiday and be affected by people's frantic energy, which I have experienced already ramping up as of yesterday. So keep in mind to keep yourself shielded and grounded. Make sure that you're not picking up on other people's emotions, but also make space for whatever you're feeling. So if you're feeling any mourning for maybe someone who's no longer here, that made this holiday the best, or you just don't feel it, you just don't feel the holiday vibe, that's okay too. Honor yourself. Honor yourself, okay? So if you are new here, my name is Mel Bell. Sorry for the lighting, guys. It looks like I'm in heaven. I assure you that I am here on the planet. I couldn't get the lighting to go right, and I gave up. Yes, so if you were here for the first time, I do weekly angel readings, and I also do readings for the signs, basically broken up by element, and that's a monthly offering. And sometimes I have random other videos as well for the collective. So if you are returning, again, I always appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for providing yourself or honoring yourself, taking the time to receive this message. Keep in mind that I am the messenger. I am not the person with the message. The message is coming through me. This is for you, and your divine team is involved. If you have come here to watch this video, you can basically guarantee that your divine team is here with you. All right, so let's start off with, I actually pulled the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. So we're going to start with these. Angel tarot cards are not like regular tarot cards. We are keeping with the angel vibe. So this is about you having the power, the intuition, the insight, also being at peace. Being at peace. Now, there's a lot of different reasons that might be a message for you. Again, like I just said, with the chaotic nature of this holiday, not to mention Black Friday, goodness sake, you may need to really draw on your internal resources to stay grounded and at peace. And in the situation, I got the Justice card, Archangel Raguel. Fight for injustice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So, I feel like, sorry for this, there we go. I feel like this card's talking about balance. And the reason I feel like it's talking about balance and, you know, the scales of justice. But justice isn't just about court cases, right? It is about getting what you've been waiting for. It's about maybe some work that you did that never came to fruition, that you never got paid for, or that you never reaped the benefits, the rewards, and that coming back to the forefront. I kind of feel like something from the past is going to pay off now, and it's gonna be kind of funny how it happens. Okay, so and also, when for fight for justice and equality, make sure you're keeping that balanced with your own self-care. It is easy to get wrapped up and want to be a warrior for other people, people who can't defend themselves. And if you are in that kind of role, or if you're deciding to take on that kind of role, make sure that you are also carving out time to take care of yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually speaking, that you are making sure that you are keeping your heart space clear, and that you are treating yourself with the same level of kindness and attention. And also, when it comes to justice, and fighting for it and equality, that you do not let anger take over, because anger wants to burn things down, and that's not always what needs to be done in order to provide the best support or have the greatest impact. It can be frustrating to be in a peaceful state and assist from that place, because fire is very motivating, but you have to be careful not to let it burn things down and destroy everything, because that helps nobody. So make sure that you are keeping that balanced. There's righteous anger. There's nothing wrong with anger. The nature itself, it's like anything else. You have to respect it. You have to respect it and choose how you are going to use it, and let it be present in your life in these moments of strong feelings. King of Michael, energy that's coming in is wisdom and objectivity are important right now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So let's keep in mind that Mercury is going to go into retrograde if it's not already. And so communication is going to be key. And really, Mercury in retrograde happens too often in a year for us to be scared of it. So learn how to be friends with it, to understand it, and to navigate it. Expect a little bit of drama, but that doesn't mean that you have to suffer. Be mindful. Be more mindful of communications you're having with other people, and don't bite. If there is if you feel baited, and maybe you're just not aware of being baited, and so you take the bait, be more mindful when you're having conversations with people, and interactions that are heated. You know, don't bite, because oftentimes in Mercury retrograde, situations come up that we end up kicking ourselves for later. So don't take the bait. And the challenge is light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. So yeah, some travel issues might come up this week. That is well aligned with Mercury retrograde as well. But also, kind of feeling like it's, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. This is a message of everything's gonna be okay, and great things are coming. Trust this. But in challenge position, that's like, that is a fear. There's a fear there. Is everything gonna turn out all right? I'm starting to lose faith. I'm starting to feel doubtful. And so if that is you, keeping in mind this is general message, only take what resonates with you. But if this is you, it is a perfect time to call on Archangel Michael and ask him to help remove any fear that you have in your spirit. And you can always sit and talk to the angels about how you feel. Out loud. You can write in a journal about what your fears are. And when you're done talking about those fears, like request to be buoyed, B-U-O-Y-E-D, your faith. I don't know how to say that word, but that's the word that's in my mind, buoyed. Your faith, so that your positivity help lighten your mood. Really important to keep an eye on your mental health right now. So in the near future card is the Four of Gabriel, time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Okay, so I think that it's really important that during this week you make sure you're balancing people, what they need from you and what you need for yourself. You can fill other people's cups, but are you filling your own? Make sure that you are also filling your own cup. Make sure that your needs are taken care of. I think that that's a challenge this week, is to make sure that you are also taking care of yourself. And so Six of Ariel is in the wild card. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So there are magical solutions. There are things, unexpected blessings, as well as giving. So what is the energy behind your giving? I think that it's important that we're often checking in with ourselves, because we do have an ego, and sometimes the giving is really just for what we're getting out of it. And it is a practice to give without without an expectation, without tallying that in a relationship, or your relationship with God, or the universe, the karmic bank. Like, I am donating this with the understanding that that is a cookie in my jar, that is building up my karma bank, and that sullies the giving. So the giving should come from your heart space, wanting to give to somebody. So if you donate a Thanksgiving dinner, you buy a turkey. By the way, Trader Joe's, you can buy a turkey to be donated to a family for Thanksgiving. Do that with the joy in your heart that somebody is going to have a meal thanks to you. And even more powerful if you don't tell anybody you did it, because then that is a random act of kindness that totally removes the ego. The ego's like, can I just tell my sister? No, just give. And it's also hard. You find like it's really hard to do nice things, and have nobody notice. It is not the easiest thing to do. Anyways. That's that message. Now let's go for another message from our angel guide. At the end of this reading, we will do answer card. We're going to use the Angel Answers Oracle deck, and we're going to pull a card. So if you have a question, think about it. And if you don't know what your question is, you can pause when we get to that part of the reading. If you don't have a question at all, maybe there's a message in there anyway for you. And we'll see. Okay, here we go. Sometimes I don't have a question. All right. What do you guys have to say to us? This deck tends to repeat itself, if you haven't noticed. If you've been following these readings, you may notice a repetitive vibe from this deck. But I think that's just because, yeah, wow. You guys, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. So we got this last week, healing energy. I think it's just because we're going with the theme. We're going with a theme, and because this is weekly, we're not moved out of this yet. So healing energy is available to us. This is happening to me in my personal life. I'm getting this message as well from other decks, and I am actually actively requesting for assistance. So last night I asked the angels to work on me while I slept and help heal me. Take me to a healing place when I go to sleep. So it's nice to see this message because if you're having any issues, whether that be your mental health or your physical health, make sure that you are not doing it alone or feeling like that aspect of life is one of the things that spirituality can't touch. That is not true. And you can request the assistance of the angels to help you. And, you know, angels can work with your doctors, with nurses, with pharmacists, therapists. Angels can touch everybody and improve your interactions. And they're not affecting anybody's free will. They are just providing an energetic space for the best possible connection, communication, outcome between you and others. So I also got Earth and Ground, which we got. So I'm going to ask this card if there's something that it wants to say to me that maybe I did not express last week. What are you saying to us, angels? Yeah, it's just about eating good food. And good food and good for you food, I guess, aren't the same thing, right? Because just make sure that you are getting proper nutrients in your body, that you are eating vegetables and keeping in touch with the earth. And I do think that that has something to do with the High Priestess energy in the South position and staying grounded. Staying grounded in your intuition, meditating, being at peace. The earth can help you with that. The earth can help you with that. Staying grounded in your beliefs and how you feel about things. Not getting carried away by social media, by different messages that may be about current events. There's a lot of vying for our attention, and a lot of it doesn't come from a good place. So it is important that we stay grounded with reality and the earth, and also always using our intuition in our discernment. Discernment is so important, you guys. Always. Discernment will never go out of style. It will always be important for us to navigate this landscape. This is a time that we've never been in before, where social media is still like growing and evolving, and the people, there are powers that be that understand it more than the people who consume it. And so they can manipulate in ways that go over people's heads. But when you are tapped into your intuition and you are grounded in yourself, you can use your discernment, and you can be like, I can't prove why, but this does not feel right. And that's okay. You don't have to uncover, debunk anything to walk away from it. And then this card, Mother, Father, God. Okay, so this is about your masculine and feminine impressions of a higher power. This is about balance again. The sun and the moon. Plants have male and female parts. Everything is balanced. And then there's spirit, which is genderless. So keeping in mind that the divine beings and the source energy is male and female and more. Okay, it's all the things. And this is a reminder that God is bigger than us and our human understanding. And that for that very same reason, what we think might not be possible to our human minds, but to the higher power, all things are possible. And it is our doubt that can sometimes prevent us from receiving. Okay, so I think right now the message for the week in that card is about focusing on receiving and understanding that you don't understand and being okay with that. You don't have to uncover and understand the whole mysteries of the universe to receive the blessings available through that energy. Okay, we're gonna ask a question. We're running a little over, but as promised, we're gonna ask the angels a question and we're gonna see what the answer is. So angels, there is a question on our heart and we would like you to please give us the answer that is for us. Now, please do remember, you guys, again, this is a collective reading, and to use your discernment and your intuition. The answer might not even be for you, but you hear some keywords or a sentence that's what I was looking for. That's the message. Okay, so what is the answer to our question, angels? Who is, oh, there, it's this one. Okay, trust. I guess that's in alignment with our card for Mother, Father, God. Trust in the universe, trust in a higher power, trust in source energy, trust that there is an underlining order. Okay, there is an underlining order. If you are afraid for your future, if you are unsure, if uncertainty is kind of wanting to fall on you like a cloak, keep in mind the past. Look to your past. Look to how things turned out in unexpected ways that and you were okay and you succeeded. Okay, if you're here, regardless of your trials and tribulations, you succeeded. You are here. Okay, and so take that and keep that reality close to your heart that I am here right now. I have gotten through every challenge that I have faced. If you are here right now watching this video, that is true. Okay, and so you can trust that you're gonna be okay. Now, if you asked a question specifically about should I do this or should I do that, I would say that maybe the answer to that is that do you trust yourself? And are you trusting your intuition? Are you doubting yourself? Maybe you already know the answer and you have this deep, compelling desire, this drive, this pull to do something, and you're like, should I do this? This card is saying trust yourself. There's a spark of the source, God and goddess, angels, the universe, all this is aligned with a part of us. which is our intuition, our higher self. So trust that. And if you are not sure if your fears are narrating things, or if it is it intuition or is it fear, you can always say, I need my higher self to be present right now and make this decision. Okay, that clears everything out, and that is super powerful, and nothing can answer in place of your higher self when you call on your higher self. That is your birthright. You have that connection always, and you can trust that. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you guys. May the angels always be with you. May the angels be with you as they always are. I hope that you enjoy this week and that you take good care of yourself. Okay, bye everybody.